And that's that black world. This is the second world. It's the blue world. And then the third world is the yellow world. And then over here is the fourth world. So, ne hotish, ne hodotish, ne hadso, ne hadgre. So we're over here, we can come back over here through this digging using that content. So we're going back into an ancient time before that. Okay, let's say that too also is right here. Put a mark here and say human beings begin to exist right at this point here. So before this time over here, there was no human presence. It's all other beings and other species that lived that time. Let's say, for example, too, also is that let's sort of like say this is almost like a timeline too, also. And then there's another timeline right here. And then there's another timeline, probably right here, and then maybe right here. So we're going to concentrate on these lines and all that. So that's how we're going to go about that. And then to use that vocabulary that says, so those people that live in this time right here, today, they got to live to be 102 years old. And those people are all gone. So we are the next generation, 2010. This was our forefathers, They chant and lead it, they zazat and lead it. Ara kodonana ka e kwanana shat. Ara kwanana ka do shatnana. Kodanana ka e shatnana. So 1, 2, 3, 4, almost 4 generations. Oban, so the case. So let's look at it like that. So I kind of like in our timeline. So over here, where did this dialogue, where did this story come from? How did we find out? Right? Each and every one of you, us, we have a story to tell. These people that lived in these areas, they had a story to share with their next generations. What we already know. That terminology. So as soon as you ask a question to an elderly, they always say like, this right here, this emerges into the fourth world. It's like a reference point. They mark it right here. And they have an explanation right here, sort of like that. That's where we fall back to that line, to that time. Or this time, this reference point right here, they kind of like they say, they stop right here too. So a big echo reference point. These are very, very important area. So how do our forefathers, did our forefathers know this? Let's say that, for example, Okay, these Europeans, they came from Europe on 3 ships or 20 ships, and they set sail for the New World. And when they arrived over here in the Southwest, with their theories and their knowledge, their education, their research bases, and how they collect all this information, knowledge. But when they got here, not knowing that these people, our people lived here, like if you look back over there, look at those star charts. They see the night sky and they can tell stories of it. They talk about the emergence. They talk about the third world. They talk about the second world, the first world. That's very, very good example of so, by word of mouth, by storytelling, by a language, the Navajo language, our own tongue. I don't see Kesiki, our mind, our intellectual. The mind, through that terminology, through that Navajo language, that's where all the information is in there. Knowledge, wisdom. Be'eta hozeniki, be'ntaan kaheki, ban siziki, siki do bayajiki, through that Navajo language. This knowledge that we have that's embedded into our creation stories, our emergent stories, that all the information that was in this language that we're supposed to learn and speak. It goes back over here to the beginning of this time here. So basically you go through learning the origin of our language. Sort of like the Nepazad. The Nepazad, you know, Hashibazad, Apajan, and the Anhizadiki, Koshina, the Nepazad, you know, a Hado Shin, or Enhano. Anhizadi, Kodaki, Chedoni, Masane, sort of like there's an origin to this Navajo language. There's an origin to this the Nepazad. From here, sort of like the creation of the black world. When there was no land. There's no surface, there's no solid substance. Everything is just an atmosphere, but all the elements are there. And they came to life and they formed. So that how it formed into a solid substance to make the earth, to make the solid ground. Okay, one of the things that, just to make it real simple, is, okay, just like in the black world, there's a philosophy in there. That we can take this story and bring it today over here. And say, this is a Hogan here. We can take this story and put it into this Hogan.